While there are endless diets, supplements, and meal replacement plans claiming to ensure rapid weight loss, most lack any scientific evidence. There are, however, some strategies backed by the science that do have an impact on weight management. Hi, I am Firdaus Mudassir and welcome to my channel Women and Childcare. Today we're discussing the top 10 tips to naturally lose weight fast. Number 1. Trying intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a pattern of eating that involves regular short-term fasts and consuming meals within a shorter time period during the day. Several studies have indicated that short-term intermittent fasting, which is up to 24 weeks in duration, leads to weight loss in overweight individuals. The most common intermittent fasting methods include: Number 1. Alternate day fasting. Fast every other day and eat normally on the non-fasting days. The modified version involves eating just 25 to 30% of the body's energy needs on fasting days. Number 2. The 5:2 diet, which means fast on 2 out of every 7 days. On fasting days, eat around 500 to 600 calories. And number 3 is 16/8 method. Fast for 16 hours and eat only during an 8-hour window. For most people, the 8-hour window would be around noon to 8 p.m. A study on this method found that eating during a restricted period resulted in the participants consuming fewer calories and losing weight. Tip number 2. Eat varied, colorful, nutritionally dense foods. Healthful meals and snacks should form the foundation of the human diet. A simple way to create a meal plan is to make sure that each meal consists of 50% fruits and vegetables, 25% whole grains, and 25% protein. Total fiber intake should be 25 to 30 grams daily. Eliminate trans fats from the diet and minimize the intake of saturated fats, which has a strong link with the incidence of coronary heart disease. Instead, people can consume monosaturated fatty acids or polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are types of unsaturated fat. The following foods are healthful and often rich in nutrients: fresh fruits and vegetables, fish, legumes, nuts, seeds, whole grains such as brown rice and oatmeal. Foods that you should avoid eating includes foods with added oils, butter and sugar, fatty red or processed meats, baked goods, bagels, white bread, and processed foods. With this, we move on to the third tip, which is tracking your diet and exercise. If someone wants to lose weight, they should be aware of everything that they eat and drink each day. The most effective way to do this is to log every item that they consume in either a journal or an online food tracker. Researchers estimated in 2017 that there would be around 3.7 billion health app downloads by the end of this year. Of these, apps for diet, physical activity, and weight loss were among the most popular. This is not without a reason, as tracking physical activity and weight loss progress on the go can be an effective way of managing your weight. One study found that consistent tracking of physical activity helped with weight loss. Meanwhile, a review study found a positive correlation between weight loss and the frequency of monitoring food intake and exercise. Even a device as simple as a pedometer can be useful as a weight loss tool. Tip number 4. Eliminate liquid calories. It is possible to consume hundreds of calories a day by drinking sugar-sweetened soda, tea, juice, or alcohol. These are known as empty calories because they provide extra energy content without offering any nutritional benefits. Unless a person is consuming a smoothie to replace a meal, they should aim to stick to water or unsweetened tea and coffee. Adding a splash of fresh lemon or orange to water can provide flavor. Avoid mistaking dehydration for hunger. An individual can often satisfy feelings of hunger between scheduled meal times with a drink of water. Tip number 5. Eating protein for breakfast. Protein can regulate appetite hormones to help people feel full. This is mostly due to a decrease in the hunger hormone, ghrelin, and a rise in the satiety hormones peptide YYGLP1 and cholecystokinin. Research on young adults has also demonstrated that the hormonal effects of eating a high-protein breakfast can last for several hours. Good choices for a high-protein breakfast includes eggs, oats, nuts and seeds butter, quinoa porridge, sardines, and chia seed pudding. Tip number 6. Stimulus and cue control. Many social and environmental cues might encourage unnecessary eating. For example, some people are more likely to overeat while watching television. Others have trouble passing a bowl of candy to someone else without taking a piece. By being aware of what may trigger the desire to snack on empty calories, people can think of ways to adjust their routine to limit these triggers. Tip number 7. Getting a good night's sleep. Numerous studies have shown that getting less than 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night is associated with increased incidence of obesity. There are several reasons behind this. Research suggests that insufficient or poor quality sleep slows down the process in which the body converts calories into energy, called metabolism. When metabolism is less effective, the body may store unused energy as fat. In addition, poor sleep can increase the production of insulin and cortisol, which also prompt fat storage. How long someone sleeps also affects the regulation of the appetite-controlling hormone leptin and ghrelin. Leptin sends signal of fullness to the brain. Tip number 8. Plan ahead. Stocking a kitchen with diet-friendly foods and creating structured meal plans will result in more significant weight loss. People looking to lose weight or keep it off should clear their kitchen of processed or junk foods and ensure that they have the ingredients on hand to make simple, healthful meals. Doing this can prevent quick, unplanned, and careless eating. Planning food choices before getting to social events or restaurants might also make the process easier. Tip number 9. Measure servings and control portions. Eating too much of any food, even low-calorie vegetables, can result in weight gain. Therefore, people should avoid estimating a serving size or eating food directly from the packet. It is better to use measuring cups and serving size guides. Guessing leads to overestimating and the likelihood of eating a larger than necessary portion. The following size comparisons can be useful for monitoring food intake while dining out. 3/4 of a cup is a golf ball size. 1/2 of a cup is a tennis ball size. 1 cup is a baseball size. 1 ounce of nuts is a loose handful. 1 teaspoon is 1 playing dice. 1 tablespoon is a thumb tip. 3 ounces of meat is a deck of cards. And 1 slice is like 1 DVD. With this, we come to the last tip of the day, which is managing your stress levels. Stress triggers the release of hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol, which initially decrease the appetite as a part of body's fight or flight response. However, when people are under constant stress, cortisol can remain in the bloodstream for longer, which will increase their appetite and potentially lead them to eating more. Cortisol signals the need to replenish the body's nutritional stores from the preferred sources of fuel, which is carbohydrate. Insulin then transports the sugar from the carbohydrates from the blood to the muscles and the brain. If the individual does not use this sugar in fight or flight, the body will store it as fat. Researchers found that implementing an 8-week stress management intervention program resulted in significant reduction in the body mass index, which is the BMI, of overweight and obese children and adolescents. Some methods of managing stress include: number 1, yoga, meditation or Tai Chi. Number 2, breathing and relaxation techniques. And number 3, spending some time outdoors, for example, walking or gardening. Well, that's it from me, folks, today. I hope you have liked the video. If you have liked this video and the other videos on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also click the notification bell icon. You can also follow me on other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. In case of any doubt, query, or inquiry, make sure you write to us on the email ID given in the description box. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.